Being in the entertainment industry is emotionally and physically exhausting. So today, I want to share some of the books that have really helped me in navigating the emotional toll that it takes to be in the entertainment industry. This career is hard. If you're in the entertainment industry, if you're in TV, film, Broadway, and theater, it's tough, especially if you do it full time. You don't have the secure paychecks, you don't have the secure health insurance, you don't have a lot of these things that other careers might have. There's a lot of ups and downs, and also the amount of rejection that you have on a daily basis is difficult. It's tough also for introverts like me to be on all the time and to feel like you have to like perform in a way and be around in order to network, in order to get opportunities in these shows. You got to be able to like hang around other people and do that. For introverts, it's a really tough career. Extroverts too. We all have it's difficult for everyone. But I love to read, and I really love to read self-help books. So I thought I'd make a video where I just share some of my favorite self-help books and some of the ones that have really made a lasting impact on me and really helped me keep going in this career. Now I've been in this career for what, 17, 18 years? That's crazy. I've been doing this a long time now, and it is difficult. There were so many moments where I wanted to quit or to stop or to change careers. Um, so I just want to share some books that might help you in your journey. And I'm not getting paid. These are not paid endorsements or anything. I don't even know how to do that for books, but I will include the affiliate links for the books if you want to buy it on Amazon or whatever. The channel does get a small commission on those, but it doesn't cost you anything extra. It just supports the channel. So if you can use the links, we'd really appreciate it. The first book that I love is called The Four Agreements. Actually, what's funny is let me know if you already also love these books, or if you've read these books in the comments. I'd be curious to see. Um, the Four Agreements. This is one that I come back to all the time. The big one, at least I won't, talk about the whole book, but basically the idea of not taking anything personally, being true to your word. Um, Not taking things personally is a big one. So many times in this industry, when somebody says something or you don't get cast in a show, you take it personally. You're like, they don't like me, or they don't, something I did was wrong. But that's just not the case. Most of the time, everybody is viewing this life from their own lens, from their own perspective, and they're not really concerned about you. you know, they're just making a decision that's best for that moment. So not taking things personally is big. I really come back to this. It's a really great book. Um, yeah, this is probably one of my favorites. Next book that I loved was The War of Art. Um, this is, I'm a writer. So I write every day, at least an hour a day. And this one was instrumental in really helping me believe that my ideas are worth writing, because I have a lot of self-doubt, a lot of self-sabotage. It took me forever. I didn't even start writing till a couple of years ago, even though I wanted to write. In my 20s, I always said, I want to write, I want to write, I want to write, but I don't feel I deserve to write. Like, I don't feel that my perspective is valuable. Why would anybody want to hear what I have to say? And I would just constantly diminish what I have to contribute. And through this book and a couple other books, actually, every voice, every perspective is valuable. Whatever you have to say as an artist is worth sharing. And then it's up for the universe or everybody else to choose whether or not they deem your what you have to offer valuable. But it's not for you to decide. Just put it out there, get it done, and stop procrastinating. Just do it. The War of Art, really, really great for those of you that have a creative leaning, or you want to write, or you want to make something. Um, this one is one of Adrienne's, also in one of mine, the Self-Confidence Workbook. It's pretty self-explanatory, but man, self-confidence is a big one, isn't it? When we have that confidence, it's funny when we talk about auditions, right? When that person walks in the room that I can tell just has self-confidence, they are confident, bop, 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 bop. The producers light up, everybody trusts them with the show. Uh, they're more likely to get the job. And in fact, a lot of those people get the job. And when you watch the news or you watch some of these headlines and you say, that person is a complete jerk. Um, and why is this person getting the work? They're a jerk. Well, a lot of times they have that self-confidence, right? They have a good ego. They're like, they think that they are great and they really want to sell you that they are great. And you know what? The producers of these shows and these films, and they want someone that believes in themselves, so they can believe in them. But if you don't believe in yourself, if you shrink, if you don't have confidence, why would the producers want that on their stage? They just don't. So self-confidence, we could all really use some work in that area. I know I could, and stop being so critical of ourselves and what we can do. Um, the next one is a classic, The Artist Way. Um, Adrienne got this for me, and at first I was resistant. I was like, oh, it was overwhelming, but it really is good. It has a little bit of a spiritual, Christian-ish lean to it. So if that is offensive to you, then maybe that's not the right thing. But I do also know atheists and people that aren't of any faith, that have read it and really enjoyed it and got a lot out of it. Um, but this is another one that's just really helpful in like doing, right? If you want to write, if you want to create, if you want to do something, it really helps with just laying out the path to be a doer and to do the things that you want to do. Um, there's one more that I'd like to talk about, that I love, is called Atomic Habits. Um, yeah, Atomic Habits is probably self-explanatory, but it's about making tiny changes. And then over time, that stair stepping, that you stack those up and it becomes to huge results, right? So the idea of this is something that really I have implemented in my life. When I first started writing, um, one of the hindrances was when I was writing was I was like, an hour a day I'm going to write, and I just couldn't commit to it. And I do meditation now. Meditation was the same way. 20 minutes a day, I'm going to meditate. And then like I would do 20 and then 15 and then 10 and then 5 and then I stopped. And it's the same with writing. I would just write and then skip days. It was just too long to commit to. But Atomic Habits, it talks about little changes. So even if I write 1 minute a day, I can surely write 1 minute a day and then stick to it, never miss, for any reason. Doesn't matter if it's a holiday, you're sick, 1 minute a day, you always do it. And then that one becomes two. And now I write an hour a day every day. I meditate 10 minutes a day every day. I just never miss. I also stretch. That was a big one for Adrienne. She's like, you need to stretch. So now I'm stretching 5 minutes a day. And it may not seem like much. Maybe that's so little. But sticking to it is really how you build then healthy habits, right? It's good for working out. It's good for eating healthy. All those things. It's like, start small. Don't go big. It's like, I'm going to change everything and then you won't stick to it. Start small. Little baby steps, and then eventually a year from now, 2 years, 3, you put 5 years of those little changes, you're a new person. And you'll just only thank yourself for it. So Atomic Habits is great. I hope that's helpful. Check them out. I find these books in particular absolutely transformative if you just take the time and read them and try to incorporate what they're saying. We all need a little help. These self-help books are so valuable. Let me know in the comments if you have any books that I should read, any books that you've come across that really are life-changing for you, that you love. And if you want the link to these books, again, I'll put it in the comments with affiliate links. And let me know what you think. Let me know if you've read these books or if you have some other recommendations. All right, all the best out there. Stay happy, stay healthy, and break a leg.